Hello friends, this is Margaret with Alabama Prepper. Hope everybody's having a good day. I have got a lot of canning that I want to do. I want to, as most of you know, I'm having shoulder surgery November the 20th. And I've been putting off stuff that I needed to get canned because of one thing or another health-wise. But I have some stuff in the freezer that I want to try to get canned up. It needs to be done. It would make me feel better. They say the recovery time is probably 2 to 4 weeks. It all depends. We'll see how that goes. But anyhow, I don't know if I can get you over here where you can see it or not. Over here, we have 6 dozen jars, 6 dozen pint jars, washed and scalded and ready to be canned in. So anyhow, we are going to go ahead and try to get some of them canned. I'm going to be using my Nesco canner. This will can 5 quarts at a time, or it will can, it will can 5 pints at a time, or it will can 4 quarts at a time. It's easier for me to deal with. I have not had my big canner out at all this year. I have not canned anything in it. This is easier. It does take a little bit longer, but it's easier for me. We're going to be canning quite a bit. Right now, I have some beans and peas that I bought in bulk over the summer. I want to get those canned up. They're already shelled. They're in the freezer. I also have some cream potatoes that I bought at Bailey's in Pensacola about a month ago, and I want to go ahead and get those canned up. And I have a pile of tomatoes in my freezer. Now, I have plenty of tomatoes put up, so I'm going to try for spaghetti sauce, and I may try to do some roasted tomatoes. But anyhow, we're going to get started. First thing we're going to do is go ahead and get our beans and peas canned up. So I'm going to go get them out of the freezer, and I'll bring you right back when I get them up here. Okay, we're going to start with our butter beans first. These are green butter beans that I bought in bulk. It's a 10-pound bag. I bought these from a company out of Mississippi. These are baby llamas. And the truck that I got these off, they start coming in April, I believe. And you can order, they are out of Mississippi, and you can order from them. This is a 10-pound bag that I ordered, and I have some peas, a 5-pound bag of peas that I ordered. So my plans today to go ahead and get them canned. Now I think I have done a video before on canning beans or peas. But what I do with my beans, I put my beans in a big boiler and I cover them good with water. And then I bring those beans to a boil and I'll let them boil for about 5 minutes and I'll turn it off. When my jars will probably be hot when I put them in it. But when I can my beans and I put my beans in the jars, I put the juice that I blanch them. Putting them in water, heating them up is the same thing as blanching. A lot of people pour the water off of them. I don't do that because all your nourishment is in that water. So I will put these in the jars, and then I will put the water in there too. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and put so many jars in my oven. I'm going to turn my oven to about 225. I'm going to probably go ahead and put, I'm probably going to have to do about 5 jars at a time. I'll go ahead and put that many beans in a boiler to do 5 pints. And I'm going to go ahead and put that many jars in the oven so they'll go ahead and get hot, because everything needs to be hot. I'll put hot water in here with a little vinegar. My beans and my water will be hot, and my jars need to be hot. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in the boiler and get it hot, get everything ready, and I'll bring you back when I start jarring up my beans. Okay, I got my beans boiling. They're ready. My cooker back here, I put 8 cups of water in it, and I'm going to add some vinegar to it. That'll keep the jars from clouding up. So I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of cannon salt to my beans. And then we're gonna fill up our jars. Now I went ahead and heated up all the beans. I'm gonna do this afternoon and tonight until I get through with it. So I went ahead and heated them all up. I may have to go back and heat them up. Every time I have to put my jars in there, but if I do, then I just decided I'd go ahead and do it all, and because I'm going to be canning until I get all of these canned tonight. So I'm putting water in to up to about a fourth, about 2/3 of beans, and then filling the rest up to about 1 inch above the headspace. And I just put too many beans in there, so I'll have to take a few of those out. Beans will expand when you're cooking them, and they will absorb all of your water. So you want to be sure that you don't put all beans in there. You want to leave enough room for the beans to expand and not take up all your water. One inch, fill up to 1 inch and leave 1 inch of headspace. Looks like we're probably may have about 3 cookings of beans. But I'm gonna have the little one tonight. His mama's trying to get her vet license, and she goes on Wednesdays for clinicals. I guess you call it clinicals. Just to get her clinical hours in. So I try to keep him on Tuesday night for her to go for her clinicals on Wednesday. So he'll be here tonight. So ain't no telling what time he's liable to give up to go to sleep. So I'm going to get a paper towel and water. We're going to debubble first and get all the air out. And I think a couple of them I'm going to be able to add a little bit more water. Just a tad in that one. All right, 1 inch headspace. I'm gonna turn these off. And I think I was talking, I can't think and work at the same time anymore. But I think I've done all of these. A pint is plenty for just me and my husband if we're here by ourselves. Now I am using just a wet paper towel. I'm not using any vinegar or anything because it seems like what I've been reading, using the vinegar may stop your lids from sealing as good. So I'm just going to use water on these. Okay. How good I can do this. Okay, just do tighten it, finger tight. It's my left shoulder, so that's a good thing. It's not my right. Finger tight. I started having trouble with my shoulder the 1st of September, and I went to the orthopedic. It's like it just happened overnight. And I went to the orthopedic, and he told me I had frozen shoulder. I just couldn't move my arm. And so I think y'all have seen me using my canner before, but I'll let you watch me. But anyhow, I have been going to therapy for frozen shoulder. And I kept telling the doctor, you know, they kept telling me, well, your arm is doing great. You're going to put it on exhaust. They kept telling me, you know, your arm is doing great. You can move your arm. It's doing, you know. And I kept telling them, yeah, but I cannot move my arm to the right. It won't go to the right. I cannot use it. So finally, I got the doctor. All right, let me think a minute. Let's see what I've got to do here. Okay, time. If I'm not mistaken, beans have to go 75 minutes. Pints have to go 75 minutes, and quarts have to go 90 minutes. Okay, start. Okay, let me see what's going on with my lid. Okay, we're going to see if it changes to 10 minutes. We got 75. I always forget how to use it. But if it don't change in just a minute, there it goes. It moved. It'll come up 10 minutes now, just a minute. But anyhow, I kept telling the doctor, you know, there was something wrong with my arm. And, you know, finally I got him to do an MRI. And he done the MRI, and I went back to him 2 weeks ago, and he said, you know, I can't find anything wrong with your shoulder. So, I went to another doctor in Niceville. Let me see. Let me get this thing going. And when I get through with all of these beans, I'll bring you back and let you know how many jars we got. We're doing them all in pints. I will let you know how many jars we got, and then we will start on our peas and get them canned up. So I'm leaving my canner here till I get through with all of it. It's saying lid. But let me see. I'll get back with y'all. So far, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 14 jars of canned beans. I got 5 in my canner. That's 19. And I got 2 still in the refrigerator because I didn't get them all done last night. Now, we're going to start on my peas. Now, my peas is just a 5-pound bag of zipper peas. So, they say they're zipper peas. They look more like Crowder than zipper peas to me, but that's okay. We'll eat whatever they are. Hey, I have my little monster here this morning. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my zipper peas. And get those canned up. We'll do them the same way we've done the beans. We will put them in the pot over here. No, Mason. We'll put them in the pot over here and get them cooked up and then jar them up. Okay, we've got all of our beans and our peas canned up. I ended up with 29 pints. But I had 1 pint that did not seal, so I'm going to just put it in a bag and stick it in the freezer. I ended up with 1 whole bag of butter beans because my canner will can 5 jars at a time, but I only had 3.5 jars left, so I put those in a bag, put them in the freezer, and I'm going to put this 1 pint, I'm going to put it in the freezer, so that actually give us 31 jars. So anyhow, 31 jars of peas and beans to go in the pantry. Now the peas disciple a little bit, so I think they'll be okay. They don't have any juice. I'll eat those to start with. I don't know. I may have had them too full. I don't know what happened. They did seal, but I lost a lot of the water out of the peas. But anyhow, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, subscribe to us so you'll get to see more of our videos. Thank you for watching, and you have a blessed day.